Paul Nash was dogged by ill health, bronchitis, asthma. He died of pneumonia eventually. And as he got more sickly, he began to take photographs. They were an aid for him. They were easier to do than drawings. And of course, this is absolutely fascinating. It's one of the most interesting aspects of this exhibition. The photographs give us, as it were, the world through his eyes directly, not translated by paint. This is what he saw. These are the objects he liked looking at. This particular photograph shows him actually manipulating things a little, but in a rather fascinating way. This is a typical Paul Nash composition. He has taken the elements that we've seen in other paintings, arranged them in a way that is attractive to him, but heaven knows what it's about. Here is a very bold and much used tennis ball on a plate. There's a little book or something there, slightly out of focus. The cylinder, a piece of wood balanced, and this wonderful sweep of bark. It is redolent with meaning, but goodness knows what that meaning is. It is simply an arrangement of objects, of elements within a composition. Funnily enough, I've chosen this one to talk about because there is a painting that is related to it, and it does show us how his mind works. Follow me. And here it is. It's called Event on the Downs, and its date is 1934. And here is our old friend, the bald tennis ball. Interestingly, he's arranged it more formally this time, the ball, I mean. It's floating in air. It doesn't seem to be resting on the ground. And the line, the S shape there, does give us a hint. Maybe this is yin-yang. It has a significance to Paul Nash, clearly. But notice how those lines also are echoed in the landscape. The cart tracks through the downs mimic that line to a certain extent across here on the cliffs. What are the other elements of this painting? Well, here we have a tree stump, a blasted tree stump. It's a dead thing in a way, but it's a particularly formally powerful object. Elsewhere in the exhibition, there is another tree stump which relates very precisely to the death of his father. It's a painting called February. And the tree stump has been cut down in that case. And there is a clear reference there to the death of his father. Whether that means something special here, don't know. The other object here is a particularly defined white cloud floating in the sky. And if you look carefully, it very definitely balances the trunk. In some ways, it's the same shape. It's just floating on its side. And the whole of this is set on a downland landscape, a chalk cliff, a black row of trees in the distance. There's something happening. But whatever is happening in Nash's mind. I haven't the foggiest what this painting means. So why do I want it so much? Surely the government art collection could give me it. I knew the answer would be no, but it is one of the most beautiful paintings in the show, and it exudes calm and interest, and I could look at it forever.